Book 2, Confessions of a 7 cents mistake made thousands of times. The railway pipes. I need pipe. I've got pipe. Let's go back to the. Let's go. Nailed it. Right. These are going to be unload stations. And then I think I did everything. Oops. All right. So this is my train station. How much is the empty platforms? Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3 empty platforms, and then we're going to make this just a single entry. Okay. So on the vehicles, there are route numbers. Trains, I want to do. Geez, that's jittery. Oh, it's the lines clipping in with the. What's a train route called? A train route? Timetable. I don't know what to call this. I'm going to go with crude oil. What did I call the map on the map? These things. The load and unload. Okay, yep. So I'm going to go with unload oil number 1. Is that what my what was this? Unload. Yeah, that's all I'm going to go with. I don't need route numbers. But maybe we'll put the function at the end. That's unload, and that one's unload. How far can I go with this? It's been a while since I made train tracks. I'm going to change to grip metal for a few things to make this menu a bit smaller. How that's going to look. That looks all right. And then well, I better collect you before you disappear under concrete. Thank you. That might be. What's going on, mate? You're a little bit excited there. Yeah. Time to settle down, mate. Okay. I'm just going to go out on the water. I feel like can you all right, so let's aim for here. So we're here. Curve around the back of this. I'm curious about these train lines. That looks all right. Sweet. Right, I want so train. Should be able to do a an inverted ramp. Yeah, that looks all right. I like that. And I feel like here's that. Oh yeah, I suppose it. Forget about the scroll wheel. Right, so I'm happy with that. Power. That's about the right spot. Welcome, Zork. Thanks a lot. That there should mean I can put power. Right. These look like they're floating in midair, don't they? I may have to play with this later. Not now. See, that's my issue. They're wide. They don't neatly connect in. Aesthetics like that frustrate me in games. Ruins my immersion.
Hey Smackin', you just got a
Thank
follow.
you ro_poo for the follow.
Which is the one I don't want? Oh, right, yeah. No, I want that on there. What a name, Ropoo. A name indeed. Thanks for the follow. Sorry, okay, so that's that. Now I was curious about these half-meter foundations. How do they look on the... They look better than the 1 meters. Alright, I've got to remember how to do C1. How do you do his rotation method? So I need, we're going to change, yeah, maybe. So if I had, put that as 4, and I want that as 3, and that is that one. All right, so how do you do it? I don't know if I can do it with these blocks because it was with the big block, but I can probably use the big blocks to place. Oh, that's a good point. Because the way he had it was you'd sit it on the corner. This is going to be frustrating for me without the you had that there, and then I put no, it was, that's right, I remember now. I'm curious. So I can nudge. I don't think these blocks are going to be a good idea to do turns with. So I reckon so you had it there. The only annoying thing is they got to hold control, that's right. Hover pack's really going to be required for this. Okay, right, so control, and it was like and then that there, and was it here or was it like that? No, it was I think we need to look at a video.
Hello and welcome to another Satisfactory tips video. I'm DC. Or outside corner, there's a little gap. You'll get used to looking at this as you do it. We're going to place one there and we're going to grab another foundation.
So it's down the
Do that,
bottom.
We're going to hold control,
That's
place
it.
another, with the foundation, another as you do it. How that, and you'll see, so it lines up with the bottom. Hold control and you'll see it snapping to that corner. Then you want to place a foundation there, so it lines up with the bottom. Hold control, and you'll see it snapping to that corner. Grab yourself a walkway, pop it on the bottom outside edge, like that. Then you want to place a foundation there, so it lines up with the bottom.
Right. That makes sense now that I've seen it. So he puts that there, and then he puts that there. Now, was that there? No, he puts it.
So it lines up with the bottom. Place the foundation, grab yourself a walkway, pop it on the bottom outside edge, like that. Then you want to place a foundation there, so it lines.
Rightio. So he's putting that one there. So can that be that one? Yeah. So yeah, we can use these. And then you just, then it will be, but I'm going to need to use that. And then hold. Oops. I shouldn't have deleted the other one. That's my mistake.
Up with the bottom. Hold control, and you'll see it snapping to that corner. After doing a few of these, you'll notice how that top left corner or outside corner, there's a little gap.
So he had yeah, I think because if I start again, well, I don't need to start again. I just need to put this one back up here. Yeah, that one there. And then when I do control, oops. That's map. Sorry, I'm getting my keys right. It's going to take me a bit to get used to. I'm going to be honest with you. I want to do this, but I need the hover pack. This is not a jetpack experience. So we're going to it's a future experience. We're going to do some cheap curves the time being, just so we can get our oil happening. And this is something we're going to do later. Because I also would really like proper blueprints and all that sort of stuff happening. Whereas at this moment I just want to get trains running so I can get some plastic happening. It's been a while since I've done any of this stuff. We're just going to have some unbelievably realistic foundations supported on the water. Yeah, I have to get some more pipe too. The oil's over there. I want to probably put the station in the middle. If I can. So if we were to let's go over there first. going to keep it simple for the moment. Might even just have the platform out here and pipe across. I reckon that's what we're going to do. You right there, Randy? Have a good old chew of your nails, mate. Not noisy at all. So he keeps going. Of course he keeps going. So I'm going to go with can I even see? It's not foggy at all. I had 2 platforms, but how many spare ones did I have? I can't remember. Let's go. Let's go back to here. Put that there. And then we'll put that one. Just trying to think, do I put okay, yep. Oh, they're separate platforms. Right. Oil number 1 load. forgot about this. Yeah. Get off my platform. Got him.
Witness a single strand of the tapestry.
Right here. Nice. Those. It's secure. Right here. Deals with those for a minute. And that is there. And then I had. I'm sure there's that one there. Hold on. No. I can build it in the opposite direction though. Where are we? What was I on? Because I was unloading. I need to load. So I need. I'm sure there. Be glad. Hello. How are you today? What's happening? That's it, and then that is there. And then I had Perfect. Lazarus, welcome. Good to see you. And then this one would be the same. That's definitely a, I can blueprint that. I won't right now, but all of that can be a blueprint. And then I just have to hook it up to the station. Just returned from the office, now attending to a few tasks in the quiet of home, accompanied by the familiar, following nostalgia of good old smoking. Flowing nostalgia of good old smoking. Why, thank you. Not following, following. I'm glad I can keep you company. So that was pure there. I thought there was 4 over here. Is that covering? Maybe it's not. So that's there. I forgot I was running low on gas masks too. That's just been on and off for quite a while, but always struggled scaling up past the basic. Slap a few calculators, constructors down on foundation tile stage, yeah. It's Lazarus, it is a struggle. The struggle is real. My best advice is try not to overcomplicate it. And just bite off chunks as you go. I mean, I spent on the opposite side of that. I spent a couple of months of my work lunch breaks doing a spreadsheet for this playthrough, so you know, that's the excessive side of it. All this. So why does it say, ah, okay, so the other one's over there. Right. Slow and steady, small steps, use the calculator. Yeah, the calculator is very handy. And also I've seen a few people use it, the Satisfactory modeler. That too is also handy. It's a Steam app you can get. Recently started a new save in the desert and have been trying to force himself to build vertically in small modules. Ah, that's a good start. As long as you're enjoying it, that's all that matters. But yes, it can get frustrating. Oh, they spotted me. Oh. That was close. So I built a foundation layer above the dunes, built the resources lines up from beneath, smelt to the top at the top of any particular building, then have products work their way down to an output. Nice, that sounds pretty cool. I like that. It's a good approach. The top, I like the top down sort of style. Having your final product there at the end. Alright, so an oil extractor. That works. Mm-hmm. Can you upgrade, cross-grade these to these with control? No. That's frustrating. That'd be really cool if you could. Actually, I might go halfway. Go. Pretty much all got my basic copper module up to advanced plates. My biggest problem is trying to get ahead of myself and trying to tech up before the previous storage really worked out, but I'm trying to be better with it this time. Yeah, Lazarus, that's really the struggle is you go and unlock that extra new fun stuff, but then you don't spend the time automating it initially. We've only just started oil on this playthrough, and we are 152 hours in. So I've really pushed myself to... I've made a few rules in this playthrough, and one of them is, once I unlock something in the hub, I can't unlock anything else until I automate all the recipes that are given to me at that stage of the hub. So like when I unlocked advanced steel, I have to automate encased industrial beams, automated wiring, stators and motors before I can then unlock another tier. And it has slowed me down, but it's also made it, when you get to this stage, new stuff, it's more fun because you're not having to stop and go, well, I've got to go and do that first. Like, nope, I don't need to do that first. Yeah, I think I always tried to rush to coal to get away from plant power, but then I overwhelm myself. You do. There are so many things, like to get coal, you've got to build iron rods, iron plates, wire, cable, concrete screws, reinforced iron plates, copper sheets. Quick wire is not important. Rotors, the modular frames, the smart plating, and then you can get to coal power. And if you rush through all of that, and especially if you rush through and you also unlock steel to get Mark III belts, then there's another extra couple that you've never automated. The game gives you a real dopamine hit from all those unlocks. It's very addictive. They've got a good formula. Oh, all right, copper sheets. Ooh. Should I take the train back? Yes, I should take the train. I should take a train for a ride. Oh no! 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 There's a wiggle. I've put that wrong. I can fix that. Right. Any no. I'm gonna take that anyway. Copper sheet's just over here, so we're all right. So I've got some plastic and rubber and ready to go. You just got to get that crude oil coming in and we'll be right. Enough. I had it bugging out the other day. Can't remember how I did it, but the guy had multiple sirens going off. It's pretty funny. It's a horny train. Alright, let's fix this first. I can't leave it like that. It'll upset too many people. That's better. Fix these pipes that aren't connected anymore. Right, that's better. Back to this one. that'll change actually. I think I want it. How does this line up to here? Is that okay? Sweet. Change that one to there. And this one will go. Now, what's interesting is. Oh no, that's right. No, that should be fine. Right, so that's one. I didn't do any power on the way. That's better. Alright, so I need to get rid of that. No. Actually, yeah, let's do this. Put that in there, that'll give me my 300. Just 300. There we go. I'll need another one. I wonder if there's one in here. It's a summer suit. Almost there. Yay! You got it. I was actually more interested in the power shard. The power sock, but anyway. There's one up there. Anyway, I know where there's one. Right there in front of me, actually. Careful, we're running low on. We're running low. Okay, so we've got oil number 1 load. Radio. And then I just need to hook up. Now if I do this one, let's do it this way. Why is it like that? Alright, another oil extractor. Get a power shard, we'll cock that, and then we'll put my train down. Sweet. Right. So I'm not going to have enough. I'm going to do a manual trip so I can get the oil there to make some more rubber to then make the next train. I should be able to go F and do a docking maneuver. I don't know if I'll be able to do this because how do I get the train at the other end? Let's try something. Very unconventional. It's docking. There we go. What happens? Can I detach that? Go down here. Nice. I can. That was a cool animation. And then I can get the dock at the other end. Oh, and I didn't need to spend any extra money on getting more rubber. Oh, I haven't put pumps in yet. Oh, we've made a start. I've got the oil here. So it's literally there. So that's far. That's 10 meters. That's 6. No, that's 10 actually. To there, and then. Yeah, so I was going to put a. Pump here. Just trying to do it the same as I did it on the other one. I want to get. Just got to get in the right position. Where did I get the other one? The other one I got. I remember I was lining it up last time to a piece on the pump, but it's not there. Where was it? Well, we're just going to put it in this instance. I'm going to put it. Trying to get the right angle, viewing angle to do it. Let's make it with the motor, that square box. And then there. Is it not hooked up to anything upstairs? Hold on. That one's there. Okay, right. So that one is there, but I don't know why. I don't understand why that hasn't got any. This one is incorrect. It's supposed to go to... Well, this one's going to share with that later, I think. So... I think what I'll do with this one is... put it... I'm going to put it here. So that means I'm going to put... But I'd like to work out why that's not pumping. The other one's not pumping. What have I done wrong? This one obviously is because that's the way I'm going to do these is I'm going to go up to... Oh, I'll get back to that. I want to work out why this one's not working. Is it because the fluid buffers have no head lift? I feel like that's what it's going to be. I reckon I need to put yeah. So in reality, I should build my fluid buffers 10 meters up on platforms. Better yet, suspend them from the ceiling. Yeah. Alright, so if it can't be there, not that it can't be, but my head lift was just maxing out there. What about if we went, let's do Let's see if this works. So while I'm waiting for that, that's what I want. That. There, and then that's going to come down to here. I think. How come? Oh, yeah, okay, that's why. I don't think I need that. I know why. I know why. Huh. Yeah, it's not. I'm going to add another pump for the moment, right? Just to get this running, and then I'm going to change. I'm going to change how this one's done. So I think. That I pretty much wasted all my crude oil that time. Now, am I hitting a situation where my issue is the floor holes? Because there's no way head lift would be an issue. I'm also probably... Yeah, I probably didn't bring a lot of oil with me either. So we got two... So from what I understand, the head lift is measured from the bottom of the station with at 1 meter up, because that's 1 meter lift. Then there's a 10 meter head lift. So if I go here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So let's say if I went 8 meters, right? I'm just going to... And at 8 meters... That just say that's where it's supposed to be. Right, so if I had one here, that one's too high. All right. I reckon we could go one more higher. Because even though that's going to clip in, maybe that's too much clipping, but if we did a 1 meter, I like that. So if it was that high, would a it's a big frame. Oh God, frustrate me. Some of this stuff. That looks pretty good, sitting on top of the big frame. That oil is still pumping. I wonder if it's working. It has run a couple of cycles by the looks of it. So do I have plastic? Not yet. Did I get any? Aha, we have had some. I just didn't bring enough oil across. We'll do that with another train trip. Before I do that, I want to do the buffer properly. Not properly, but I want to try this buffer layout I've got here. Oh, so that's there and that to there. That's good. And actually, in this setup, I want to have a Yeah, so I reckon there. If I had a okay, so we need to move across. I'm just going to go there for a sec. Still reckon I think I'm going to need a wall to make that happen. Yep. So then at this point, I would probably still want to use one of those. Not that one, that one. Where is the other one? 6. That one. I do like that. So then that's going to run. Probably, where are we? It's there. Now, I doubt we're going to have the head lift there that I need. I probably think I will need a pump. I wonder if a pump there would suffice. Instead of there, which is not going to really happen. Let's go get some more oil. And we'll come back and see. Interesting. So that one there didn't fill up that much. So head lift. This might not be a worthy. I may change. I may change this. I don't see this one working without a pump, but a pump could go there. So it's got got a lot more oil this time, so we'll get a better chance of seeing it working. Yeah, so this is all working. It's just what I'm curious about. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. I mean, that's correct. But I actually, down here is I've got this rubber down here. Lots, hello, welcome. I need 120 down here. So yeah, I need to. That's good. I'm glad I built it this way because that is going to help. So I'm going to have what? Because it's the rubber I need. But I'm curious if that there is oil coming up, but I think that's where I've hit my head lift limitation. So I think I'm going to try a pump here. That wasn't straight enough. That's coming in now. All right. Oh, we've got plastic being made. That's awesome. Got 4. Got fuel going up. This is where I'm hoping my head lift is correct. So this is it. This is a solution. This setup here will give me what I need with one pump. It's been a while. How's Randy doing? He's doing very well, thank you. Being a good boy. That seems to be working fine. So I'm just going to get a bit of rubber. Once this rubber gets made, and I can build one more train engine. We do have some power going. Now, is this backed up? Recipes not configured. Well, some have been. Fuel. This is for the circuit boards. Yeah, so it's 3. So this is circuit board, yeah. That's that one. Got all about that. I suppose that's why you got to check things. Right. Now I've got polymer resin there, so it should have some rubber happening soon. Yes. It's my first 2 rubber. So I just need 20 rubber to make one more train engine. Everything's going along nicely. Now, is this... We don't have water. I need a pump, I'd say. No, I never hooked it up underneath. That'll do it here every time. So there. And then that's to there. And I'll do this one here because I dare say I might have to go and adjust my water too. Now that I think about that. How's things going with yourself, Lost? So we've got 20 plus. And 30, so it's another 60, so 80, and then good, still not working, but things are looking up. Okay, oh, it's good to hear. Can be hard when you take a break from work sometimes. That's awesome. And another 60. So we need 140. So I'm going to need a power shard. Let's go get one. I'm really looking forward to 1.1 coming, getting out of experimental. Cannot wait. You're just 650,000 to the super secret. Not long to go now. Not long to go now. One power shard. That's all I need. You've not done the experimental branch? We gave it a go when it the first day. We streamed it and played around with it. But I didn't want to touch this save with it. I wanted to wait till it's fully released. But there's quite a few features. The wall holes are conveyor wall holes. That's something I've been waiting for. It's going to fix all these weird stuff I've got going on. This game changes so much and for the better. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. They're always putting some good effort into this game. We'll put it at 180. That extra 40 will come in handy, I'm sure. Right. Let's set that train in motion. Now we can add the other carriage. I think you started at update 4 or 5? Right, I see. Sure used all that oil up. Right, yeah, so go load and then unload. And we'll see how that goes. So these are just about out of oil. Yeah. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so not happy with this. We're going to change this. It actually looks much nicer like this. Still been working nicely. I'm going to turn this into a blueprint. Curious what it would look like. Let's put that there again. Yeah. That clipped into the buffer. No, I don't like that. I don't mind this, but it's going to be hard to place that. I'd have to incorporate a foundation as part of the placement. Because, yeah, I think that's what I'll have to do, is just make it a part of the blueprint, put a foundation in it, and then, oh no, actually I don't think I need to do that. I think I've got a way I can get around that. I'd have to delete the vertical nudge, would be actually really good for this. Oh wow, we really fell. We're going to come back and finish that tomorrow. Next stream. I think I'll be streaming tomorrow, but I'm not sure. These are only working at 36% because of the oil. But now the oil's back. As long as the oil is consistently coming. That's all the problem was. Now these ones up here. Yeah, I think I've got a head lift. I don't think. It says head lift is max reached. Right, yeah, so then that means these generators at the top should start getting some fuel. They would if I'd hooked them up. My God. I've half done a few things here, haven't I? There we are. Wow, we've gone over the 10,000 power level. It's not stable yet, but it will be. This is all flowing now. And you know what I need to do? Get 100 of this for some research. Perfect. Alright, we'll deal with that later. Now that I've got it, that's all that I care about. Alright. The train's working perfectly fine, going backwards and forwards. That's going to work fine for the time being. We've got stuff to clean up tomorrow, but looking at things, these are running at 93%. So everything's starting to get to a stable state. And these will be too, because they were just stuck with that fuel. Do I still have that old bus? I do, Loss. I've moved, and I've moved the bus to where I am now. I just need time to work on it, and I need to allocate. I also don't really have a shed or anything at the moment to work in, so... But yes, I still have it. It is a project. All the stuff is on my YouTube channel. There's a bus playlist. Then we're going to head back to the hub and wrap up for today's stream, because yeah, I've done a bit, but I need to. The next couple of steps are we're gonna do some blueprints and that, trying to organise this a bit more. You'll go check that out. Yeah, it's got a good summary of all that, and that's all held up. Why isn't that sinking? That should be sinking. Let's go check why those copper sheets aren't sinking first. May not have power to my sink. Power to the sink. Why isn't maybe my overflow directions not set up properly? Just another distraction. Well, there's your problem. That's why it's not sinking. Oh, it is now. Thanks to stream, always enjoyable time. Lost, thanks very much. Appreciate your kind words. Alright. Well, let's know all that copper sheet's ready to go. Firehammer, we want more.
Hey, Smacken, you just got a follow.
Thank you T underscore
wish I
W
could,
underscore E underscore A underscore K for the follow.
Tweak. Coming to the follow. Thanks very much. Very awesome. Thinking of the horn earlier. Rightio. That's awesome. We've got plastic and rubber now. We can start progressing a lot of stuff. How many tickets? We didn't make many tickets today's episode because I wasn't actually running for very long for today. And there's actually, we can see the steam from the fuel generators over there on top. That's pretty cool. We've got some achievements today. We got pipe dream, build 5 kilometers of pipelines, and all aboard, set up a train schedule. Awesome. I'm looking at all these stats where it's 11.8% of players and 11.3% of players. I feel like anyone that had earlier access and hasn't redone a playthrough isn't getting these stats, getting these achievements. So technically, a lot of people already have these achievements, but they've not played the game from scratch to get the achievement. That's what I'm feeling is the case here. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening or night, and look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.